What's good, people? What's going on and what's happening out there? Well, it's your boy Hot, and I'm back again with another video. I know the previous week I already promised that like I'm upload videos day and day, but unfortunately, a few things have happened. I'm preoccupied. I have people inside the crib, so I can just wake up and upload day and day like I always do. But I still have y'all inside my heart. I still got y'all in anything that you need. So I want to break down how I took a trade on Tuesday on the NAS, and I'm still having a runner, which is still running right now as we speak. So heading down to the 1 daily time frame, like y'all remember what I said on my weekly outlook on Sunday. You can go check it out. I'm not paying you or forcing you, but if you want to understand, we'll go check out my weekly outlook. So we did the week start the 8. Yeah, we had a fail to break our break wall, our trend line with a potential dead touch, which price has reacted from on Monday with a breakout and break in. On Tuesday, we anticipated that like we might get a continuation trade to the downside. So heading down to the 4H. Now on the 4H, because now we say we had a fail to break our break wall, what I look for, because I said we're only gonna buy above, we're going long or going to buy above that high, going short above those lows. So now what we had on Monday, when price breaking this lows, price breaking that high, but couldn't maintain, sustain the momentum which it had, and price unfortunately moved to the downside. And I could have took a sell based on a double top pattern, potential continuation to the downside, but I was still in the driving school, save it for another day. So now I was like, okay, on the 4H, because now let's look at the ninth. Yeah, from this candle, this bullish candle, that price tapping in again on our break wall, and price failing to go push higher. I anticipated that like on pre-London, if I can get that bear momentum, I will continue bearish of price. So I had to head down to the 1H because I now found what I was looking for the 4H momentum and structure. For me, like intraday structure, not looking at the overall structure. I'm looking at what's currently happening, CMP, current market price. So looking at the current price, I saw okay. On Monday we had this high, this New York high, and this New York low before. So with that said, I was like, okay, price couldn't break the low, um, which I'm looking to take shorts or sells from. I then saw now the momentum which I was looking for, the momentum which I was looking for, which was from this high which we had, from this low which we had, you again hit this high. Before I was like, if we can get price, if we can get a close from this level with that bear momentum to anticipate that we might be going to have a bear trend on, we're going to have a bear move on the London session and the New York session, then I might take that continuation trade. So what I actually waited for, it was 9 a.m. Okay, 8 a.m. I saw this candle. I was like, on 9, the candlestick rejected, it rejected. I was like, if this candlestick rejects and closes bearish and tries to close above this, pre-New York, pre-London session candle, this one, then I'm good to go. And we did have it, price did try to close, but before it closed, the London session, the open session candle, and again rejected and closed above that level, not below it. But I still held my positions And we had this rejection candle, this bear candle, another bear candle, another bear candle, another bullish candle on pre-New York, and we had a bearish engulfing candle on our New York session, and I was good, you feel me? And that was it, you feel me? I wasn't looking for so much things, and I wasn't looking to take too many conferences to confirm my trades, and that was it, you feel me? So now I woke up today, I saw it, and like, okay, price is kind of like in a correction, boom. You feel me? This intraday range, you can say, with this intraday range, the only thing I'm waiting for, looking for, is for price to tap in or fail to break the intraday resistance level. Then it might take continuation trades to the downside, all the way to this level. And if price breaks in this level, you guys might know what this level is. This resistance from the weekly and the daily time frame, then we're still good to go strongly to the downside. So yeah, I started on the daily. I looked how the candle closed on the previous day. I looked on the current day, and I went to the 4H. I looked for the structure, and I looked for the momentum. And I went to the 1H. I looked for the behavior, and I looked for continuation patterns, confirming my trades. So that was it. That's how I took my trade on the NAS, and yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how I roll. So, and unfortunately, I couldn't take trades here because I already took a trade there, which is fine for me. So now the only thing that I'm waiting for is for a simple fail to break this intraday resistance level and take continuation trades to the downside. But at the same time, we have CPI today. We haven't CPI. CPI will confirm how we go today. Let me also give you all the bonus and look at how gold is. Gold is still in our channel. Gold is still trading in our bullish channel. We had a fail to break and a bullish move. And like I said, we're looking to take buys above those highs on my weekly outlook. We're looking to take buys above this high. We had this price breaking out, but with current price, we're having a pullback, kind of like an exhaustion phase or pullback or retest, whatever you can call it. Long as price won't break my brick wall, and long as price will have bullish momentum, we take continuation trades to the upside. German 30, German 30, like now, because I said we're only waiting for a break of the break wall, for a break of our bullish channel, for potential market reversal. We did have a breakout. So now with what's currently happening on the current market price on the London session open, price is trading bullish with about, let's check how many pips or points we might be having. Boom, 113, which is like a 0.85%. So we can only take sales based on how the candlestick will close. If we have, long as price closes inside this level and this one that I marked, and if price trades below this rejection, then we can take continuation trades to the downside based on a weak rejection on the London Open and a bear continuation on the London session. And that's it. That's it. US 30, we're still in a correction. Still in a correction, not looking to take trades, not looking to do anything, but you can simply buy. You can simply go short on resistance or go long on support, long as price falls to break those zones or levels, whatever you call it. USD CAD, kind of like having a break inside that level. But like I said, we're only looking to take sales below those high, below those lows, and buys above those highs. And we had price tapping in, closing below. And unfortunately, I never took a trade, but my homie did, bro. My homie did, bro. Like, bro, in trading, we cannot see the same thing, but at the end of the day, the things that we saw have to correlate or be the same, bro. I can see a sell based on supply. You can see a sell based on resistance. It's still the same shit at the end of the day. Long as price sold, then we're good to go. Current price, long as price continues or fails to break this intraday support level, this intraday support level, and long as price trades above those highs, then we can anticipate price tapping in there with a continuation if it breaks the key level to move to the upside. You follow me? Tesla, Tesla, we did have a big move to the downside yesterday, and unfortunately, we found fundamentals which say Elon Musk going to be selling more shares of the Tesla just to buy Twitter. Like, what the fuck? I don't judge him. I don't say anything. It's just his investment plans, or that's just part of his investment portfolios. Can't say shit. Can't say much. But that ain't a move on my talk. If I was Elon Musk, that ain't a move on my talk. I'm gonna just stick with Tesla. Stick with what else? What company does he own again besides Tesla? I forgot. Tesla, PayPal. But he still own PayPal. Don't know. Yeah, I must stick with Tesla and just eat off of it. Let's just say I want to do much or look to say much, but just eat off of it. Looking at current price, kind of like having a high right there. The price giving us, okay, let's start off here. Bad price failing to break support, giving us a high, a higher low, a high, and a pullback, and hit a high, and a higher low, higher high, higher low, a higher high. No, I made a mistake, made a mistake, made a mistake, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and a higher high, and they had a break of that higher low, and the retest of it, and price continued giving us a higher low, and price closed on a lower low. So if you can potentially get that higher high for continuation of that potential bear, bear behavior, then we still continue bearish with Tesla, which also aligns or correlates with the sells, with the shorts positions you're looking to take from Nasdaq, US100, which might align because US tech stocks hold S100. We all know it. I don't need to explain it. So yeah, Bitcoin, we kind of like on Bitcoin, like I said, long as price trades on the key level, below the key level, or on resistance, we can still move to the downside. And we had a perfect behavior. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Let's potentially have a lower high and a breakout and a retest of a lower high for continuation trend to the downside. But I'm not saying it might happen. I'm just looking at the anticipation which I'm using with the structures and the strategies and styles which I use to look for trades. And by the way, I don't have a trading strategy or trading style. I just trade what I trade, what happens in the market, go in, go out, just enjoy my thing, do what I want to do. So we did have a break of our channel. We had a break of our channel while trading in our intraday support. So a close above, a close below our channel to continue bearish. If we get the close above, the close below our channel, then we still continue bearish. If we get the close above this highs, then let's just take a continuation in anticipation of price tapping in from support and failing to break it and continuing bullish from support. Bitcoin, I can't say much, but price did break out of our channel aggressively with no retest. So I can't say much now, but we can at least get price trading above, below these levels. If we can get a trade above these levels or fail to break these levels, then let's anticipate a bullish move to the upside. So last but not least, oil. Oil, we said we had a potential bear flag, which price broke bullish. So with this, we had this intraday support level, price tipping in, failing to break, and price trading bullish. So the only thing I'm looking at to do is for price to just close above those highs, if it would, or to trade above this intraday support zone or resistance zone to just to continue bullish or to continue bearish off of it. So yeah, that's just how I took the trade on the NAS. I started on the daily, went to the 4H, went to the hour, and I took the trade. So looking at current price, I did the same shit. I went on the daily time frame. I saw we had a strong bearish engulfing close, and I went to the 4H, and I saw that like we've been tapping in on this intraday zones from there, and I simply waited for price to simply fail to break. If it would fail to break, to continue bearish. And I went to the 1H, which is why I found this zone, which is a potential zone for me to sell if it fails to break. And that was it. So yeah, we're not looking to do much, we're not looking to take much. This is the runner I left. I closed a few partials and I left the runner. And we having CPI today, by the way. So be careful of the trades you're looking to trade, you're looking to take, or be careful of the volatility that we might have today. So yeah, it's about once again, hello. If you ain't not trading with hello, what the fuck is you doing it with? It's about once again. And that's all I got. Peace and love, like I always say. And I'm out.